This module will discuss a few additional topics that you as a CACO need to be aware of. These include providing long-term assistance to the family, the purpose of the primary next of kin survey, unit memorial procedures, working with charitable organizations that can offer the next of kin assistance, and references and contacts for further information to assist you in performing your CACO duty.
The long-term assistance program is available to our family members indefinitely. So we are able to assist them from a year or from the immediate they can call up until, we have cases from that we just assisted a family member from 1972. So we give them the family member in addition to their CACO, a point of contact, headquarters Marine Corps. But when the CACO PCSs or gets out of the Marine Corps, we try to reassign another CACO to assist the family, but in some circumstances, the family is, beyond a year or 2 years, and they, are comfortable with just us assisting them and don't need that. This job for me is about helping and making sure that the families that we come in contact with are provided the best assistance that they can.
The Long-Term Assistance Program is available to address questions or issues the family may have after your official duties have ended. This program will also help initiate your transition out of your CACO duties. Approximately 60 days following the death of their loved one, the primary next of kin will receive a letter from a Long-Term Assistance Program representative. In addition to sending the letter, the long-term assistance representative will contact you before telephonically contacting the primary next of kin. The representative will discuss unresolved issues with you and the primary next of kin, and will provide guidance and assistance as necessary. The primary next of kin is provided a toll-free number so that they can contact a long-term assistance representative whenever they have a question or concern. This service is available indefinitely. 1 year after the death of their Marine, a long-term assistance representative will send another letter to the primary next of kin to offer support and to remind them that they have not been forgotten and assistance is just a phone call away. Another tool that is available to the next of kin as well as the CACO is the Online Survivor Benefits Report, the OSBR, provided by the Armed Forces Service Corporation. The OSBR provides benefits information for each beneficiary, reflects any changes to benefit amounts due to the ages of family members, updates to existing or new legislation regarding benefits to survivors of service members, or cost of living increases. The CACO will receive a report within 72 hours from the Long-Term Assistance Program to assist the next of kin in making an informed decision about the Survivor Benefit Plan election. The report is provided at no cost to the family member and includes access to individualized reports located on the AFSC website. To obtain a DS login account, the CACO should contact the FAST team at 877-827-2471, Monday through Friday, Eastern Time between 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. The OSBR can be accessed immediately online. Both initial and annual reports are available to surviving spouses and dependent children of military members who died while on active duty on or after September 11, 2001. Initial reports are only available online for a 6-month period from the date of death. Interactive reports are normally available any time after the surviving spouse and children have received their initial report. This is the Armed Forces Services Corporation Benefits Analysis Snapshot. This report will be provided to you for the next of kin by a representative from the Long-Term Assistance Program. As mentioned, the Survivor Benefits Report provides the predicted amount of monthly benefits beneficiaries will receive based on the information provided. As a CACO, you should also provide the VA with this form so that it can be used as a resource to help the survivor make educated decisions regarding the Survivor Benefit Plan and its effect on DIC. Contact information for the Long-Term Assistance Program is shown here. A new addition to the support structure of the Department of Defense's casualty assistance programs is the creation of a Gold Star Family Advocate. These men and women support survivors through their bereavement process. The Gold Star Family Advocate connects these survivors with support groups and grief counseling and assists Gold Star families in managing and navigating through the various benefits and milestones. These advocates also serve as a resource for information and referrals from both government and non-governmental organizations. Ultimately, the Gold Star Family Advocate's mission is to provide safe and compassionate support for the family and survivors of a Marine. Gold Star representative contact information is shown here. Approximately 6 months following the notification, the primary next of kin will be contacted, asking them to participate in a survey about the quality of the casualty assistance that they have received. Participation is optional, but you should encourage the primary next of kin to complete the survey so that the Marine Corps can improve its support to family members. Survey data is anonymous during the analysis, so it will not be linked to official records. In addition to travel funding provided for burial services, family members may also receive travel and transportation allowances to attend a unit memorial service. Travel is granted within the United States and U.S. territories, or to the last permanent duty station of the Marine. This excludes services conducted in a theater of combat operations. The Marine's command or designated Marine Corps representative will coordinate with the primary next of kin to invite all authorized travelers to the memorial service. Privacy Act laws protect the next of kin's personally identifiable information. However, there are numerous charitable organizations and individuals interested in offering support, including gifts, grants, scholarships, and condolences. If the next of kin would like to receive support from these third parties, they must sign an Authorization for Disclosure of Information form. You should discuss this form with the next of kin as soon as possible, preferably the day after notification. Since September 11, numerous charitable organizations have emerged to support service members and their families. There is a directory of these organizations on the Headquarters Marine Corps Casualty Section website, in your CACO guidebook, and in the DoD Survivor's Guide to Benefits. You are required to share this information with the family and to assist them in applying for any services which might be helpful or needed by the family. Offers from these organizations differ, and so do the stipulations they make regarding assistance to the next of kin. Be careful not to appear to sponsor any specific organization. Simply share the information with the next of kin and assist them as needed. Listed on this slide are a few of our most highly regarded and most frequently used charitable organizations. Consult the CACO Guidebook and DoD Survivor's Guide to Benefits for more charitable and philanthropic organizations. This slide lists the key references you will benefit from while conducting your CACO duty. The CACO Guidebook is extremely important and your most valuable resource. Also helpful is the Marine Corps Casualty Section webpage, where you will find numerous resources that will aid you in providing casualty assistance to the next of kin. Nothing is more essential to the Marine Corps than honoring the sacrifice of Marines who have fallen in service to our nation. And there is no greater way to honor that service than to help a Marine's family or loved ones in the aftermath of their loss. Just as the Marine Corps will never leave a fallen Marine behind on the battlefield, neither will the Marine Corps abandon the families of those Marines in their time of need. For more information about this course, or about any aspect of CACO duty, contact Headquarters Marine Corps Casualty Section at 703-784-9512.
We always taught the CACOs, and we say, close your eyes, think about all the love and happiness that you have in your life right now. Think about all the stresses and all the financial instability that you might have in your life, all those bad things and all those good things. And when you open up your eyes one day and you think about all those, that's the Marine's next of kin that you're going to have to take care of at this point. All of his or hers, the Marine who's died, all of his or her stresses, love, memories, hates, feelings is now your responsibility as a CACO.
It's not an assignment where you accomplish the mission and you go home and you forget about it. It's one of those things that, once you take it on, it's going to be a lifelong duty.
It's like the old adage, you never leave a Marine behind. Gosh, they took care of everything. We, and what a relief to us. I just thought, how hard it must be if you don't have what we got from the CACOs, from the Marine Corps.
He made sure we were taken care of, and he really went above and beyond, and what I hope most CACOs would do. And 5 years later, I'm still getting letters in the mail saying, Michael and Alexa, you're provided for. When you hit 18, you've got this scholarship for college, and it's amazing.
He was loyal to me. When other people did things that stressed me out, he was a bulldog. He protected me, and I felt that. I felt that every day that Russell was missing. I knew this Marine had my back. And I will love him forever for that.
And I remember when I first saw him after all those years, first thing I did was hug him, and just said thank you for what you did for my family.
Cases 4 years ago, I still get phone calls, Christmas cards. Whenever they want to talk, they'll call you.
We'll never say no, regardless of what I had going on, whether it be the personal, professional. That could be put on hold.
I think there's a special relationship that's formed with the family members and the CACOs that can never be quite overcome by the assistance of somebody that hasn't spent those important moments and those emotional times with a family member.
They have this ability to not only support that next of kin, but to grow themselves as Marines.
And that's very meaningful. It was meaningful to me. It definitely made me feel a sense of accomplishment, that I did right by the family and that I provided the best support that I could.
He was there for her. The Marine Corps was there for us and kind of tied it all together in a nice, neat package.
Seeing the smile on their face at the end of the day when they say thank you, it's a reward in itself.
The Marine Corps, you guys are special. 5 years later, I still have the connection to you guys because of my CACO.
We get to serve and do our duties with honor, dignity, and pride. And that's what we do.